off there, or coming into land, one of the two. Maybe they just landed. Okay, so left here. And we have been cleared to cross this runway, so we're going to go straight across, but we turn on the lights to cross so that we lit up like a Christmas tree. And we are clear on the right and clear on the left.
Velocity 454, contact tower 120.5 today.
Okay.
120.5 today.
Once we're across, the lights can come off again. Wing and strobe. There's somebody coming to land down at the far end there.
Oh, yep.
They're coming into land on 34 left. So, yeah, you follow this down and it takes a veering to the left.
Sydney ground at evening on 664 is 49 for Melbourne information correct. Qantas 664 cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong planned route. Maintain 5000, runway 16 right. Bina 5 departure, Wollongong transition, squawk 4517, departure frequency 124.4. Qantas 664 is cleared to Melbourne, Bina 5 departure, Wollongong transition, initial time 5000, code 4517, departures at Wollongong. Well, good departure. Is that 124 decimal 4, 664? Qantas 664.
Who is it? Virgin. Oh, no, I can't make it out. Definitely not Virgin. Now down the bottom here, we're actually going to go the second left. The first one is Bravo 10.
Sydney bound, Cameo 33 with you, coming off of the runway. 34 left on hotel.
Somebody down the far end there, just getting ready to take off on that runway?
Yep.
Comair 33, you're on Golf currently. If you taxi via Golf and then turn right for your bay.
That's the very last take.
And returning Bangor Day, Vibrant 462, is vacated to Alpha.
And that's left on Lima.
Seabird 462, taxi via Alpha to your bay. Alpha, actually will require Golf to our bay, we're in bay 30 behind. Seabird 462, no worries, taxi via Alpha Golf to your bay. Alpha Mark for the bay, thanks, Seabird 462.
And your first right turn is going to be Tango, or Tango something or other, Tango. So basically that, we run all the way down this little...
Seaground for the 477 information to bed credit taxi.
Along the side of the water. Really?
Qantas 477, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 5, then on the Lima, Tango, to the Tango 6 holding point, runway 34 right.
Charlie cross 25, Lima, Tango 64 right, Qantas 477.
Yep, all the way down here, just follow the concrete wall basically. That's somebody else coming out, following our taxi path. They were coming out behind us, so that'll be...
Taxi via Golf, right into terminal for Cameo 33. Cameo 33.
Even when you get here, you've still got a fair way to go. They hate it, the pilots. You should hear them on the radio trying to get cleared to get onto the runway. They beg, borrow and steal to try and get the other one. It's funny. So we're down to the right.
Sydney ground, India Mike Charlie, request push and start.
And then once you get lined up here, bring it up to about 30.
India Mike Charlie, push and start through.
And then just back it off.
Push, India Mike Charlie. G'day, Sydney Ground, Route 27 with you, looking for allies as filed with Quebec on board. Route 27, g'day, clear to Adelaide via Catilda planned route, maintain 5000, runway 16 right, Tina 5 departure, Catilda transition, squawk 4456, departure frequency 124.4.
There he goes. Okay, so while we're taxiing now, we should be focusing a bit more so you can your weather.
Adelaide trainer invite Dina 4, runway 16 right, Katoomba, after departure up to 5000 and departures are with Sydney approach on 1244. Squawk 4456 for Route 27. Route 27. Sydney ground velocity 888, ready for push and start.
Okay. I'm also going to arm LNAV as we talked about, so it's armed on the ground, ready for when you get airborne. We won't arm VNAV till about...
Last call, correction, last station calling, say again.
So just start to back them off now in preparation for that right-left zigzag.
Sydney ground velocity 888, ready for push and
About
to the 888, push and start approved.
About 20 knots will be enough normally through there without any...
Push and start approved, velocity 888.
There.
Team 433 out, gate 7, push and start.
That's right, that's plenty. It's not as sharp as I remember or it's changed on.
Last station calling, say again please. Here comes on the 433, gate 7, push and start.
So good.
Well, that's 443, push and start approved.
We're looking for Tango 6 down here
433.
with a very far taxiway. The first one here will be 5.
Sitting around to Route 27, Bay 50 International, ready on the push.
More traffic coming in.
Route 27, push and start approved.
And then we've got to hold short. So
Push approved to Route 27.
you'll see that
Ground Jetstar 55, 66, Airbus A320, stand 53, requesting IFO clearance to all of this file, thanks.
Jetstar 55, 66, cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong, planned route, maintain 5000, runway 16 right, Tina 5 departure, Wollongong transition, squawk 4464, departure frequency 124.4.
Cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong, planned route 5000, Dina 5 departure, Wollongong transition, 4464, departures with Sydney approach 124.4, we're ready for a start and push.
Push and start approved.
Jetstar 55,
velocity 882 ready at Tango 6, 34 right. I should be on the tower.
Ground velocity 888.
My bad. Sydney Tower, velocity 882 ready at Tango 6, runway 34 right.
Velocity 882 behind the arriving Boeing 737 104 at runway 34 right.
Behind the arriving traffic, line up and wait 34 right, velocity 882. Okay, so whatever you do, don't line up. That would be bad. This is kind of what you hope for in VATSIM, to have enough traffic coming and going. You've actually got to give way to a few people and you know, see other people in and about. Now, the departure, the memory items is not yet, but once we're lining up, we'll turn on the transponder. We will turn on the lights, turn off the taxi light, but not yet, not till we go in.
All of them?
All 4 of the landing lights. Not the turn-off lights. These ones can go off. I'll do these ones. That's pretty much it. Lights, transponder, you've already got your weather radar on. Auto throttle arm. All you got to do with that is when you hold it, if you just flick it quickly, it comes off. You just got to hold it till it locks, that's all. Right. Do you remember, did he say what he was? Was he a 737?
I can't remember.
It looks like a 737, I think. Definitely.
Qantas.
Okay, so take us in. So transponder goes on. You turn on your landing lights for me. I'll do
Tower Taxi 129, vacating runway at Alpha 2.
line up.
Control 139, today, city ground now, 12147.
I'll set the frequency for departure.
121, Taxi 139, good night.
1244.
Trying to steer with the ailerons, wondering what I wasn't doing again.
You have to catch every time with the big steering wheel. Okay, bring us to a nice stop there. And just for your confirmation then, you've got a pretty good visual on the departure.
Yep.
It's 500 feet, right turn, we'll come back and track out towards Marib.
Yep.
The flight director will be your friend during all of that. We're just waiting.
Just remind me again, power up to 40%.
40%, so both at 40, and
Yep.
then the bottom toga.
Toga, yep.
And then throttles will look after themselves.
Vicinity 882, winds 160 degrees, 04 knots, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff and departure table, g'day.
34 right, clear for takeoff. Velocity 882. See ya. Okay, stable.
Falcon 1245, vacating 34 right, clear taxi.
Steering with the feet. Speeds low. Idiots.
Pushing colleagues again.
Cruise 545, vacating request taxi.
Cruise 545, we're going to Sydney, contact Sydney ground 12147, g'day.
Right, gear up. Just stay with the flight director, so a little bit of a left turn there.
Target just 5566 Bravo 2 ready.
That's okay. Okay. Now we are good to start.
Just 556, 55 to 66, sorry, clear for takeoff runway 16 right, wind 160 degrees, 04 knots, departure level.
Not too steep.
Clear for takeoff runway 16 right, just 5566.
And pull it up, so you're just a bit steep. So just keep it in the middle of the crosshairs. Okay, flaps to 1. Good, and we're going to keep tracking back in to the right a little bit. Good, just nose down a touch. Okay, we're airborne.
Yeah, mate, fly Caliban there. Just re-establishing now.
Good. Just drop the nose a touch. Sydney approach, velocity 882, airborne passing 4,100.
Velocity 882, good day, Sydney approach identified, maintain flight for 280. Cancel speed below 10,000.
Flying flight level 280, cancel the speed below 10,000, velocity 882. Okay, so we're on the way up to 280. You should be probably just starting to make a left turn now. Yep.
Velocity 811 from my point now, sure left heading 065.
Let's track.
Sorry, 065, I've lost it.
Okay. If you zoom your map out to 10 miles, that'll just give you a better clue there. You'll see we're just tracking to Marib, and then we've got the right turn coming up to that. Nose down a touch. Flaps can, as you...
Departure's good day, just 5566 through 804 5000.
Okay, flaps are up.
It's 5566, good day, Sydney approach. Contact level 280, track direct Wollongong plane route.
Track 0 and direct Wollongong planned route, just 5566.
Okay. I'm going to clear the speed. We've got a speed restriction below 10,000 feet of 250 knots, but he cancelled that. So I'm going to delete our speed restriction, which now means you're being bugged to 280 knots.
Yep.
So you'll find it'll probably want us to keep the nose down. And after takeoff checklist.
Caution India, X-ray 2 right, heading 030.
Engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, landing gear is up and off, flaps are up, no lights, after takeoff checklist is complete.
Yeah, Foxtrot India X-ray just becoming established now, 3-4 right.
Foxtrot India X-ray.
Okay, that's 10,000 feet and transition.
And approach jet 5560, we just had a resolution on that traffic.
Just 5566, apologies sir. The traffic is now clear. Maintain flight level 280.
So we've got a target to now 10 o'clock, correction, 1 o'clock at 7 miles.
Just 5566, cancel SID, turn left, heading 250. Taking right 250.
So the SID right 250, Jetstar 5566.
Foxtrot India X-ray, would you like to... So never mind, we're at 100 feet, we are now conducting go around 3-4 right. Foxtrot India X-ray, roger that. After this, unfortunately, it will be the last calibration of the ILS due to traffic.
Okay, just make a right turn. There we go. Not too soon.
Just 5566, resume the navigation position 32 nautical miles to the southwest of Wollongong. Track direct to Wollongong plane route.